It's been a whole year since Attack on Titan has ended, and honestly, I think it's one of the best endings in anime history, but a lot of people do not think so. They say it's one of the worst endings in anime and manga history because it wasn't a happy ending, and a lot of people have lost their lives in the rumbling. But do they not know that people have been losing their lives in the anime? In fact, the whole series since episode 1, death wasn't a new thing. We were introduced to it. I think this is a good time as well to talk about it because it's been a whole year and My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen manga have ended not too long ago, and a lot of people are giving some negative critique on their endings as well. But I do not have any desire to watch Jujutsu Kaisen anytime soon, and I'm only on season 4 of My Hero Academia, so I'll leave the My Hero Academia to my friend Nick. That is until I finish the series myself. A lot of people today still continue saying Attack on Titan ending sucked, but I wholeheartedly disagree on that. To start off with, people were really negative when Eren admitted that he's the one who sent the Titan to eat his mom instead of Bertold, but it was necessary for him because he needed to give his younger self a reason to be filled with the desire to go out and eradicate all the Titans. Was Eren happy about doing that? No. But if Eren didn't have the motivation to kill the Titans, he wouldn't have joined the military, he wouldn't have learned to become stronger with his Titan, he wouldn't have used paths to manipulate his father to eat Frida Ross's family and then take her Titan and then pass it on to Eren, and then Eren's plan wouldn't have been anything because he wouldn't be a Titan probably. Throughout the series, we learn more about the Titans, about the walls, about the outside world, and about the Eldians themselves and what they've been going through these past years, and how the Titans are not just a thing meant to keep humanity from living. After learning that the Eldians are seen as devils, Eren felt like the rumbling was necessary so that way the world is more focused on rebuilding and not being seen as devils. And not only that, the Eldians inside the walls of Parity are seen as heroes because they're the ones who defeated Eren and stopped the rumbling. A lot of people say, Eren could have found another way, but keep in mind, a Titan user's lifespan was 13 years, so he was running out of time because Ymir, after she got her Titan powers, only lived for 13 years, so that curse would be passed on to future Titan users. If we use the haters' logic, Eren only had 3 options. 1, he does not unleash the rumbling, and so therefore the outside world eradicates all the Eldians, especially those inside the wall. Or he unleashes the rumbling and wipes out 80% of humanity and hopefully achieve freedom for all of his friends and all the other Eldians. Now there's Zeke's plan, which was to prevent Eldians from being able to reproduce, which prevents future Eldians from being born, and therefore ending the Titan curse. But Eren was not on board with that, because even though that Titans would no longer exist in the future, that doesn't prevent the Eldians from that generation from suffering, and Armin would not be able to live a long life because he's still a Titan user. He's a colossal Titan. Now Eren's plan was probably the most violent one, but his plan would allow his friends and other Eldians to live long lives, have their freedom, because the outside world isn't too busy focusing on eradicating Eldians, because the Eldians inside the wall, mainly his friends, would stop the rumbling and they were seen as heroes. Even if it meant Eren would lose his life. But in the end, that was inevitable even with Zeke's plan, because he's a Titan user. His life was going to end soon. So he would not be able to live a long life, but he could allow his friends and future Eldians to have that long life and to have their freedom. Now in all honesty, I don't think there is a best solution, because in order to have the best solution, that would probably mean that you wouldn't have suffering, you wouldn't have this many deaths. But either way, no matter whose side attacked first, many lives, including innocent ones, would be lost. In the end though, violence within humanity still happened. Parity was destroyed from the outside world. Was it a happy ending? No. But was it a great ending? Yes. Because even though this ending was not happy, it was actually something meaningful, something that touched our hearts. And I think that's a great way to end the series, and that's something anime does really well at, unlike what we have here in the West. A lot of Western media focuses too much on having a happy ending, having an ending where people, including the main characters, don't die, or innocent lives aren't lost in the end. But when it comes to anime, especially Attack on Titan, the endings are actually something different, something that really impacts us. Now, if you don't want anything like that, then there's always the option for you to go to Disney Plus and watch your classic Disney princess movies. Hate it all you want. But to me, Attack on Titan's ending was amazing, and I'll forever cherish it.